Good morning. Good morning to each of you. I am Dr. Corrine Johnson, and I would like to welcome you on this morning to Grace for Today 5 minute devotions. And on this morning, our subject is going to be act on your dreams. And our key scripture is going to be coming from Ephesians chapter 5, verses 15 through 17. And it says, be careful how you act. These are difficult days. Don't be fools, be wise. Make the most of every opportunity you have for doing good. Don't act thoughtlessly, but try to find out and do whatever the Lord wants you to do. So, the first thing that we must know on this morning is that everybody has a dream. So, desires and ambitions, all of both of those are a natural part of life. But the question isn't whether you have a dream, but rather, what are you doing with that dream? Because whether we believe it or not, most dreams never come true. And it has nothing to do with how smart, how outgoing, or spiritual you are. Usually, many of our dreams don't come true because we're unwilling to take the necessary risks to reach them. And so when you play it safe, you aren't making the most of every opportunity that you have for doing good. And so the Bible shares a sad one sentence commentary about a king who failed to achieve an important ambition in his life. And so we see this in First Kings chapter 22 verse 48, where it says Jehoshaphat built the fleet of trading ships to go to Ophrah for gold, but they never set sail. They were wrecked at Ezon Geber. And so, while it's a tragedy for your ship to never come in, it's a greater tragedy for you to build a ship and never set sail. And so, King Jehoshaphat built an entire fleet of ships to go after gold, and not one of them got out of the harbor. Evidently, a storm came up, and while these ships were in the harbor, they were slammed against the rocks and they were destroyed. Some of us spend our whole life waiting for our ship to come in, but God is waiting for you to sail your ship out of the harbor. Ask God, what does He want you to do with your dreams? Trusting that He's going to be with you all the way. He wants you to live a life where you take risks based on your faith. And so, selling toward the dreams that He is giving you, it's going to take a leap of faith. It's going to take a leap of faith. So, what are your dreams this morning? What are your goals? Have you set goals for this dream this morning? Because I don't want you to be like King Jehoshaphat this morning. You build ships that never get to sail. And so even though in the midst of you acting on your dreams, sure, there are going to be some storms that are going to come, but you got to continue to persevere. You got to continue to hear the voice of God and move closer and closer to the dreams, to the purpose, and to the assignment that God has for your life. And so on this morning, thank you all so much for tuning in and joining with me for Grace for Today 5 minute devotions. And it is my prayer that you will go forth on today and have a blessed day.